Once you are done editing your project, now it's time to export into an MP4 format so that you can upload it or use it or send it, whatever you need to do with it. First, always make sure that you have moved your timeline to the endpoint of the sequence. Next, click on File, go down to Export. We're going to export that media. And then a new dialog box pops up. First thing is that you need to make sure you have the proper format selected. An H.264 is an MP4, and there's a lot of different formats. So you can use any of these, obviously, depending on what your project is and what your working knowledge of these formats is as well. But H.264 is an MP4. Your preset determines the quality of the video once it's been exported. So I always recommend, because I'm almost always just posting YouTube, I want to go for a high quality 1080p HD. Obviously, this is going to make the file larger, and it's going to take a little bit longer for it to export, but that's okay because this is what I want. The next thing is that when you come down here, depending on what's selected will determine what actually gets exported. Now, unless you only want to save a certain sequence, you want to make sure that you have entire sequence selected. This is really important. If you miss this step, only a portion of your entire timeline will be saved. Once that's set, I would also make sure you pay attention to where you're saving this file. Come up here to the output name, double click, and you'll see where it's going. I have mine set up for this project to go into a subfolder in my videos folder. Click on Save. Now I know where it's going, and now click on Export. And you will see that exporting. Once it's done exporting, you might notice that you get a second timeline for the encoding. Just be patient, it's working. And again, of course, the larger the file, the longer it takes. When it's saved, make sure you always go into your file manager and open it and watch it to ensure that you have saved and exported what you need.